I grew up like a savage.
1 2 1 2. You now rocking with the No Vultures podcast. You got me, myself, Lord Rab. You got OG Clee going on a vacation. You got Corn the Barber on vacation. He out there in Houston for Scarface's birthday. Shout out to Face. Shout out to Brother Mob. Shout out to Devin. We gonna today. Hey Pope.
Yeah.
We recording.
Oh, okay.
All right. OG 67, man. He don't, you know what I mean? He just trying to hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But today we got a very, 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 very special guest, right? One of my childhood idols. I mean, like for real, like, you know, and people don't say that enough about women, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But this woman right here, we didn't even think about gender when she was on the scene. We didn't even think about, you know, this is a girl and she challenging these dudes and she giving them all these bars. You know what I'm saying? We just heard the music and we thought that shit was amazing. I have sold plenty of crack rocks. I have sold a whole bunch of heroin to her music. You know what I'm saying? And that shit then got me through all kind of all-nighters and all that shit, man. You know, she is the queen of the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Yo-Yo, who's like, you know, the godmother. You know what I'm saying?
She's the original queen.
She's the original queen, but she graduated now.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? So Marv is the current queen. We got Marvaless in this motherfucker today, man. The first lady of AWOL, first lady of West Coast Mafia, man.
You dig?
What's happening, man?
What's up with it, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a wonderful thing to be back in the Bay. Y'all know we go back many moons. The Bay is like our cousins.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yes,
Like,
yes, indeed.
We family. So yeah, man, it's dope.
It's crazy because I had young Nani Blanco from Sacramento on here, and we talked about that, and she explained it the same way. You know, it's like we so cultured. You know what I'm saying? When I go to Sacramento, it's like everything. Well, you know, you stop Vallejo, Fairfield. When you get to Vacaville, get dry. You know what I'm saying? And if you on that freeway, when you hit Sacramento, if you get off and you go to any mall, you go to any store, you're going to be like, oh, it's niggas out here.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight
and this
up.
is the capital of California, man. Mm-hmm. How you doing, Marvelous?
I'm blessed, man. You know, I just dropped my new album, Still Marvelous.
Yes.
Available everywhere. Y'all go tap in.
Yes.
But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing. I'm celebrating 26 years.
26
since Ghetto Blues. Not rapping, but since I dropped my first joint. So, man, I'm blessed.
26 years since Ghetto Blues.
Yep.
That journey is an amazing journey, and for you to still be here, still be strong, still have all your mental faculties, because we know from seeing other people that the music business drive you crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm a little off, you feel me? But not too much, just a little. Nah, man, no, it is a beautiful thing. And then when you think about all the people that we lost, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just the other day, I posted Special One. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying,
Rest in peace,
a lot of
Special
times the ladies, even when it comes to people that passed away, a lot of times we overlook the women. So I definitely want to say R.I.P. to my big sis, Special One. But man, it's been a beautiful journey for me, and I'm definitely happy and blessed to still be here. Cause
I got to give you the No Vultures disclaimer, because we started this show because, you know, like, I am a hip hop baby, right? Mm-hmm. So in my entire life, that's all it's been. You know, of course, I got parents and we was off the other shit and the soul music and all that, but hip hop actually raised me. Like, hip hop was a new thing, and it was always that thing that the older folks didn't understand for a while. You know, like, I can remember listening to turn that shit down, take some of the bass out. Why do it go boom, boom, boom? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They hated that shit, you know, so but that was just our rendition or our version of what they had already done. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we looked at it. And so we started this podcast because we feel like the culture wasn't being treated right. Like, straight up, like, we get tired of people trying to pit black men and black women against each other for a profit. You know, we've been going through this shit since slavery. So to try to put us against each other and make a profit, and corporations eating, and, you know, people outside of the culture is eating. You know, I said, they got all these platforms. Well, if somebody was to come on here and talk about their beef, when we get down to the nitty gritty, I'm like, nigga, that shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because at the end of the day, I'm a proud black man. Yeah. I'm not scared of you. And I'm not scared to tell you the truth. If I come with all honesty, what you gonna do? Be mad at me? Okay. You gonna fuck me up for that? You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of times when people leave here, that shit just seemed, it kind of died down for a minute, at least, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't our goal, but we have talked about some real intense situations, you know what I'm saying? And we never wanted to, misuse the culture.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
I can respect that. Heck yeah.
So, Marvaless. Marva Jean.
Yes.
Born and raised in Sacramento?
Born and raised in Sacramento.
What part?
Elder Creek,
Elder
a.k.a. Creek Mob. Yeah.
Creek Mob.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that growing up? Like, how what did you see? Like, when you was growing up, the East Coast people, they talk about how it was when they grow up. Somebody might have a mama, a daddy, a grandma ran numbers, or somebody might have somebody sold heroin, or what they call smack. How was it for you in your neighborhood? What did you see? Was it middle class? Was it ghetto? What was it?
I mean, that depends on what the depiction of ghetto is.
Yeah,
Not to smoke this joint now. I want to philosophize.
No, go ahead. Give it to us.
It was kind of maybe like the typical black childhood,
Okay.
I mean, in my family, it was kings, queens, pimps, hustlers, dope thing. You know what I'm saying? The same story. So it was a struggle, but it was good though. It was a beautiful struggle.
Yeah. And I believe that, unless you was just very privileged, most black people grew up with because black people was very proud coming out of the 60s, 70s,
right?
And they were still having homes and just why the grandparents had 5 houses and apartment building there, because that's what they knew.
Right.
When they came to California, they came to eat.
Ownership.
Yeah. So when you what was your elementary? Was that close to your house? Your elementary school?
Yeah, it wasn't too far.
It wasn't too far. Yeah. So was it and it wasn't gangs in Sacramento yet, right?
Well, I didn't start noticing them until I was a little older, maybe
in the 80s.
Maybe junior high or maybe late elementary. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. But
So
it wasn't all. To my knowledge, it wasn't all like it is.
So but was your neighborhood predominantly black?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Because Sacramento.
Oh yeah.
Got the most interracial couples in the world.
Oh yeah, I don't.
I walk through them.
I don't know nothing about that.
When I walk
Jack.
through Arden, I be like, man, what the hell?
Power to the people over this way.
Yeah, they gonna have a new breed, mulatto babies. You know what I'm saying? But so it was mostly black. Did you see prideful shit like black? Shout out to Tucky Blunt just walking in here from Blunts and More. Did you have you said you had a lot of black pride in your house. You seen a lot of pimps. You seen a lot of so basically typical is what you're saying. Yeah. Like every other black woman. And what was your early influences as far as style and music? Cause you was born in 73. I mean 73.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I'm making you 50.
What year was I born in? No, 73.
73. So, damn. So early music. What was that? What was you listening to? Was it Marvin Gaye in the house? What was you?
All of that. All the old school classics, man. But my first rap album was probably the Sugar Hill Gang.
Man,
I got that on vinyl.
Hey, listen.
What I'm saying?
I always talk about this, and I'm younger than you, so it just lasted in my house.
Yeah.
But why that album cover look so good like that?
Yeah, it was all
that motherfucker
colorful.
look like candy.
Yeah, that's how they did it.
I used to want it. I was attracted to that album cover when I was little. I used to just want to hold it.
Yeah.
This shit clean as fuck.
Yeah. They promo game was off the hood.
It was off. It was crazy. They was fucking with it. So, I get it. So when you first heard Sugar Hill Gang, right? What did you think though? Because it's you probably was going to the skating ring around this time. You probably was how did you? Because that beat come on just so crazy.
I thought this is what the fuck I'm about to do. I'm about to do this because I was real quiet, you know. But
right.
And I listened to all kind of music and shit. Rap ain't even my favorite kind of music, but when I heard that, I was like, oh man.
I gotta stop you, Marvelous. What is your favorite type of music?
Take a wild guess.
I would say R&B.
No.
But I'm gonna say, what am I gonna say? I don't know. Reggae?
Nope. Something
Rock?
you wouldn't even think. No.
Salsa?
Yeah, that's it. No, it's classical music. I like classical music. Yeah.
Do you play something? Do you play an instrument?
Actually, I do. I play the clarinet. Now I don't know if I can still play it, but I did. But so yeah, I my music influences was it was a mixture.
So you was musically inclined.
Yeah.
That's crazy because when I think about later, people who usually musically inclined, they rap pattern
Yeah.
I could turn on your old music and your flow. That's real shit. Like it ain't like that for everybody. I could turn your shit on and that shit sound so crispy.
Yeah,
It
I
just,
just tried to make my. Well, I didn't even try, but I think it ultimately ended up being like an instrument within.
You knew
the
your
beat.
voice was an instrument.
Kinda.
Yeah, you was riding.
I would try to fit, you know.
Yeah. So classical is your favorite music. Damn, that is crazy. But so you heard Sugar Hill Gang and you like, damn, this what the fuck I want to do. This is it.
This is it. Yep. Yep. And
So how long was it before you could recite the whole? So that's a long ass song too.
I don't remember how long it took me, but it wasn't long.
It wasn't long. Huh?
Yeah, it wasn't
so
long.
Was everybody going off this now? Is you hearing this? Because you know California, especially northern. Well, I'm gonna say the whole California. We got a cold car culture. Like we love cars.
Right.
So you gotta have a sound system in your car. And when you playing that shit, when you hearing that shit coming out the cars, y'all outside playing hopscotch and double dutch and shit.
Yeah. Hell
And
yeah.
y'all making up these dances and shit. Like that's probably
All of that.
that probably was the best time in the world around that
Hell
time.
yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah. So when you when you did go to your friends and y'all was off of that music, right? Was y'all all like hella juice like for discovering it? Like, did you hear this yet, or did you? Or was y'all waiting for the new?
Yeah,
next?
we was super juiced because you
Yeah.
got to think that was like a new thing. It was something, you know what I'm saying? You had R&B. I mean, I ain't saying it was new like nobody ever rapped before, but
Yeah.
as far as music that was being put out there, it was a whole new genre and shit. Yeah, we was super juiced.
Yeah. So what was the next rapper you heard?
After Sugar Hill Gang, I can't really say in order, but it might have been what's his name with the curl?
Curtis Blow.
It might have been Curtis
Blow.
Blow.
It probably was.
You know,
the
it
Breaks.
might have been Roxanne, Shantae. You know what I'm saying? It was all, to me, all that is kind of mixed in together.
Who was the first Sacramento rapper you heard?
The first Sacramento rapper. That's a hard one. Well, if I had to think about somebody who actually put something out, you know, I would probably say maybe this dude named DC Ray.
Okay. DC Ray.
Yeah,
I gotta
he
look
old
him
school.
up. Yeah, I be trying to figure it out because you know when somebody
Yeah.
haven't done it from your city yet, it's kind of like, okay, I see all these musicians and shit, but I don't know if is they fucking with us like that.
Right,
Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think for all of us, probably Too Short was that breakout
Oh, yeah,
dude.
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And them fucking recorded tapes traveled a long
Period.
fucking way.
Period.
Like
That's
them
what
shits-
we was listening. I mean,
yeah,
come on, shit.
yeah.
That shit was everywhere.
Everywhere, huh? Now, when did you write your first rap, or when did that come about?
That came about after I heard that Sugar Hill Gang album.
That long ago?
Shit, yeah.
Damn.
That long ago.
So
yeah,
you,
elementary school.
You knew,
Yeah,
like I'm doing this.
I'm doing this.
But
I
how-
did my first show in elementary school. I went
What?
to my sister was in junior high school. I wrote all our raps, and we did the talent show at her school. So that was
What?
my first show. Yeah.
How was that though? Because doing, like, you know, parents back then, at least I know all the parents I was around, they was like, this shit don't have no future. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Or did you get support?
Well, you know, yeah, I did get support.
Oh, that's
I did
good.
get support. Like elementary, you know, it may not have been taken too seriously, but by the time I got to junior high school, you know, they knew I was serious.
They knew
So,
you were serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy because like a lot of OGs back then, they just hated the whole thing. They hated how our clothes looked. They hated how.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got that too. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because back then I wore all straight baggy clothes. You know, I was like a tomboy. and
all the
shit,
girls
so-
did.
Yeah,
That's
so,
why I
you
said
know, my
right now,
dad used to.
I like my girls old school, man. I
Yeah.
said the girls I grew up liking and had crutches on, they wore Pendletons.
Period.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't into all this shit. I don't,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? This
old
shit.
school Pendletons.
You wore certain shit that y'all wear now, and
Yeah.
we thought that shit was a prostitute. Like, no,
Okay.
she is a whore. Like, it's no way.
Period.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so that's how we grew. We liked that shit. I mean, look at
Yeah.
all the rappers. Like you said, look at Conscious Daughters. Look at
Right.
look at Boss, Brat. Like all the motherfuckers that was popping.
Yeah.
And that we thought was the finest women in the world. Y'all had on baggy clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Yeah.
So you taking this serious, and like, when did you go to the studio for the first time, or did you go through the process of like trying to record yourself at home and doing all
yeah,
that?
you know, but back then we had to tape that, so
yeah,
you
yeah.
had to press record and then you know
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
be playing
yeah,
and you know.
yeah.
So yeah, I went through that whole phase. I was probably like Junior high school. Yeah, we was by my freshman year. We had little tapes out. You know what I'm saying?
So you was in a group.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Elementary school, I was in a group. Junior high, I was in a different group. High school, you know. So yeah,
I would love to hear these names, Marvaless. I would love to hear
You
these
saw
names.
me trying to overlook that part when I was in a
What
group.
is the names
I was
of
in a
these
group.
groups?
I
What
was
is
in a group. I'm trying to
what's the
overlook
names?
Elementary school, it was the penny lovers.
The penny lovers.
Well, because remember, we used to wear the penny loafers and put the pennies in them, and so that was the name. And then
y'all
what
was
you call
kinda
it with the
preppy.
curl? He had that song out back then, Lionel Richie. Penny lover. So, anyways, that's all that.
No, that's
correlated.
raw though. That's raw though.
Yeah.
That's the culture, man. We love
Yep.
that shit. So, okay, so now you going to junior high, right? And so you got Poke, you trying to eat that chicken, man? You might as well take you a wing to go, man, because
Sorry, y'all. Shit.
Hey, so in junior high, what's the name of the group? Then
The name of the group in junior high was 3 Girl Posse. Yeah, 3GP.
3GP.
Yeah.
And the female groups you seen prior to that is Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, Salt and Pepper, Finesse and Quest.
Ooh,
you know,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And let me say, was JJ Fad out yet? Not yet, huh?
It was around that
time, yeah.
And yeah, we listened to JJ Fad too.
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
So,
for sure.
so
I used to wear the clothes like them.
like them,
Yeah, we did all that for sure.
So what disbanded y'all little group? When did you figure out you needed to do your thing solo?
Well, but I don't think it was really so much a conscious thing. Like I'm gonna go solo. It was kind of like we moved around a lot, so I would go to different schools.
Okay.
You know, so
okay,
that's how that happened. But,
okay.
I was always like my own rapper, you know.
And that's
myself,
important too, Marvaless, because I'll be wanting the kids to understand, like, nigga, when your parents moved, it was over. Like, you got to get a new set of friends.
Yeah,
like, we didn't have no
period.
phones, nigga. And
Yeah.
that phone is my phone. You had to do something special to get your own phone in your own room with a 3-way on it, so you
Yeah.
could do your thing, nigga. But before that, you might be at a house with a 1-line.
Right.
And my grandma used to be like, I ain't getting no call away because I ain't done talking to who I'm talking to.
Okay,
Nigga, you
period.
can wait. You know what I'm saying? But I be like trying to, you know, because to me, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's why this shit a lot more microwave, you know what I'm saying? And me and bro was talking about this on the way, and we was talking about your daughter, and I was like, damn, I wonder what it's like rapping to Marvaless, though. And you know what I'm saying? It's not fuck just rapping to your mom. Like, your mom is Marvaless, though. Like, one of the rawest ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was really actually crazy too, because she was really like petrified
Yeah,
the first time she
man.
rapped. Like I'm talking about, and I'm like, girl, I'm your mama.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
listen up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you so dope, it's just like, oh, I'm rapping. It's like I ain't even just rapping to my mama. I'm rapping to somebody that do this shit. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
I wasn't even thinking that deep. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
And
say
you
your
just like, let me hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you, so of course your name is a play off your birth name, but was you already Marvaless in junior high when you went solo?
I was well, my brothers and sisters named me Marvaless in elementary school.
Oh shit. You was Marvaless back then?
Yeah. I got like
They
all
like Marvin
straight-
Hagler? They was like Hagler?
No, I got all like straight A's in school, so they
Oh,
would call
shit.
me Marvaless.
Oh wow.
So that's where it derived from.
Damn.
Now, which one, you know, they argue about that. One be like, I made it up, and I, you know, I'm like, whatever. It was one of my brothers and sisters. I know that.
I be thinking that's even more dope when you get your rap name come from your name, like some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, you know, because a lot of niggas make up shit. I be telling niggas, you can't name yourself, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the streets got to give you the name, man. You can't name yourself. So, now, in junior high, like, how long was it before you started getting attention? You doing talent shows? You doing open mics? What you doing?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, we did everything, man. It wasn't really, it didn't take too long because it wasn't like, Yeah, we was winning like first place and second place in talent shows.
Shit.
Like it was,
Yeah.
but it was fun, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't kind of like back then you had your certain rappers, so it didn't take long for people to kind of catch on and be like, oh, okay,
Right,
yeah,
right.
dope.
Now, so in between that time and meeting, who did you meet first? Did you meet C Bo? Who did you meet from AWOL? And did you put out anything on wax before AWOL?
Well, I put out back in like now what was that 90 or 91 we did the whole silence. It was kind of like it was called Silence of Violence, but it was like a self-destruction song with all the rappers from Sacramento. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
think I
online.
remember that.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was dope. So that was the first thing. But as far as album wise, yeah, it was AWOL Records.
And how did you get their attention, or who did you meet first? Like, how did that happen?
I was actually, you know, on Sundays we had the whole old school thing up at the park every Sunday, so it was one of those days. And one of my homeboys came up to me and was like, Marv, you know, because I was known for rapping, you know, just period. And Marv, the one that raps. So that's what I was known for. So he came up to me and he was telling me about this record label and blah, 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 and, you know.
Now, C Bo ain't out yet, though, as a solo artist.
Actually, was he? Nah, he was just about to drop that Gas Chamber.
Okay.
So Gas Chamber was already done. That's why I wasn't on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy right here.
Yeah.
So Gas Chamber, that's wild. So like when you, so how did that work though? Like how did that at this age? How are you a teenager?
Yeah, I was probably like I think I was 18.
Oh, so you was a legal teenager?
Yeah, maybe 19.
Yeah, so you could do your own. Okay, yeah, because we had Keek in here yesterday, and he was saying that they was signed to AWOL on their own at 14 and 15.
Yeah,
They was like,
yeah.
nigga, we wasn't even like I said, y'all niggas drove to Sacramento.
Yeah.
I said, nigga, that was a journey. Like y'all drove
Right.
at 14 and 15 to Sac. That shit sound like neglect right now. Huh? That shit they taking somebody kids, but they did what? Them niggas drove to Sac and signed. So
Yeah, them days was crazy. Yo.
so you rapped live.
What you mean?
You rapped live for them to sign. Who did you rap for? Your folks
Nah,
was
I
telling you
didn't have
about
to rap.
AWOL.
Yeah, no, I didn't rap for nobody.
No, he was just saying you rap. Just telling them you rap, you should fuck with.
Nah, they was trying to find me.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
They was already looking for you.
Yeah.
See, that changed the story. That changed the whole thing with the movie. They heard you.
Yeah,
And
they
was
heard
like,
about
where
me.
the fuck
yeah,
she
already.
at?
Yeah.
Oh, and so how was that introduction?
Yeah, I mean, it was dope. You know, especially like with me and Bo, we just automatically. Well, Bo was already known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was already popular in Sacramento, so
Yeah.
it was like, you know, I already kind of knew who Bo was. You know, and obviously, as far as rapping, he knew who I was. So it was like a natural connection.
Right. Damn. And how long from the initial meeting, did y'all get in the studio?
Oh man, it was right after that.
Immediately.
They kidnapped me.
And y'all went to Live Oaks? Was y'all there
first
yet?
Session, yeah, cause that was probably my Ghetto Blues album. Yep.
Who was the engineer in Live Oaks?
D Wiz.
That nigga,
D Wiz.
man.
Yeah,
Hey.
I talked to D Wiz not too long ago.
Hey,
either.
that nigga is a genius,
D-Wiz was
man.
hard.
That
Yeah.
nigga's a genius, man. Cause that shit was so.
He did all that shit, all that old school shit.
Man, that shit sounds so fucking good right now. Like you know how niggas got to remaster that shit and all.
Had that warm feeling. to it.
Man, that shit sound hella good, man. Damn, shout out D Wiz, man, nigga. You fucking damn, you was
Yeah.
killing that shit. So now you in this session. What's the first? This I already know this shit finna fuck me up. What's the first song you record with Bo?
The first song I recorded with Bo was, let's see, that was on that Ghetto Blues album. So that was damn, that's a good question. The first song I recorded with him. That's a long time ago. I don't even
Long
fucking
time
remember.
ago, huh?
Yeah, God, I'm like, shit, we done did 5,000 songs.
And
since
y'all
then.
chemistry was just like that from the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, it
Now
was
you
very natural.
you wrote this rap in the studio, or you had shit cocked back? Cause
Nah,
back then,
we was
motherfucker-
writing.
Y'all was writing?
Yeah.
In the studio.
In the studio, yeah.
So somebody
And
was
creating the beat.
Somebody
You know,
was rich, is what you're trying to tell me.
You created the music with the actual producer.
So somebody had money.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Cause nigga, back then the studio was expensive as
yeah.
a mother, and y'all probably was on reel to reels.
Reel to reel.
You fuck up, you gotta splice it. You can't do, ain't no punching.
So it wasn't no fucking up. You couldn't get
Wasn't
in
no
there.
fucking
Wasn't no
up.
playing no
You know,
game.
some of my favorite raps, I love hearing the part where like, you know, this nigga gassing so hard, but he out of breath. You had breath control though. I can't remember no song where, cause I'm really good at that. I can't. You probably
Listening
know.
like this,
yeah, like is she out of breath?
Yeah.
Like she was gassing for too long. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Shit, I was skinny back then. I had a lot of energy.